There it is up close on my wrist. I'm holding this. It's like a freaking workout exercise right now. But hey, can you hear me? I'm calling you through the watch. Yeah, it's just like I feel like I'm a space age like cyborg because I'm holding this thing up to my face all awkwardly and talking you through a watch. What's going on, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having a pretty great day because in front of me right here is the Apple Watch. It has arrived and we are going to open it and experience it for the very first time together. I'm going to give you the day one Apple Watch experience, show it off on my wrist, see what it does, and then give you my review and impressions. I keep wanting to call it the iWatch because that just makes the most sense with the iPhone, iPod, but it is the Apple Watch, and you'll see on the weird shaped box, it's an apple, and then it says watch. And to show what this came in, it arrived in a box like this. I kind of felt like I was getting a pack of macaroons from my grandma or something. I was like, what the heck is in here? And then I open it up and I find this elongated, weird rectangular box that we are now going to dig into. I have right here a aluminum sport band 38mm watch. It's kind of like the standard model, I guess you would say. From my research and my knowledge, I felt like upgrading to the steel was not necessary. The build quality of the lower end model is still quite high. The glass is comparable to what is on your iPhone, and that is plenty good for me. And I do have a smaller wrist, so I opted for the smaller size. Here we go. We pop off the top, and what will we see? Inside we have a weird white bar. Is this like the Apple soundbar? Where's my watch? On the side of the package, it does show you what you got right there, which is kind of nifty. But we will set that down for now, and let's open this guy up. So you lift up, I'm guessing the watch is in this magic crate. I feel like I have like the president's codes for like nuclear Armageddon inside here. That or a really slippery pack of fish, because it kind of almost feels like I'm balancing a mini pool on my hands. It's really weird. So the time has come. Let's open up this magical portal into the next dimension of watchery. It says peel right here on this green little label, so that is what I will do, and we will open up the seal of our case. This is a massively weird case, and inside we will see my brand new Apple Watch. Check this thing out. Blue band. Nice, lovely face. Got that aluminum right there, and it looks really, really sweet. Check that bad boy out. In its packaging, that's how it comes, the little buckle and the watch. It looks smaller than I expected, to be honest with you, but we'll see how it fits on my wrist. The band has a nice feel to it. Reminds me of like iPad covers in a way. As I peel back all of this stuff, isn't this like the worst? When you go to peel all of the wrappings off, you're like, oh my god, now it really is mine, and now there really is a chance for dirt and germs. And am I the only one that thinks that? Whenever I peel off like the cellophane or the little sticky wrappings on stuff, I'm like, this is the moment of truth. From here on out, it's my responsibility to keep this thing pristine, and if I don't, I'm gonna cry. So here we go. We're gonna put this thing on for the very first time, see if I can manage this with one hand without it slip sliding down like some freaky water slide. It's almost summertime, so the watch is probably anxious to dive in the pool. I don't think these things are waterproof at all. Let's click it on here like it says, so you'll click right there, and then drag the little band through its hole, and there you have it. This is going to be perfect for my wrist. As you can see, I've got a very skinny wrist. Things like the Livestrong bands or any sort of like baller band type things don't fit my wrist right, so this 38mm is looking just perfect on mine. If I had anything bigger, I don't think I would like it. I'm actually going to go one loop tighter here. Now I've got it in place exactly how I want it. It's got a little bit of a slip sliding nature. If I wiggle my wrist like I'm some sort of cha-cha dancer, it is going to slide down a little bit, especially at the top of my wrist, but I think it'll settle nicely right about there. Now we've got to turn this thing on. It's on my wrist. It's looking nice. I like the blue band. I'm glad I picked it. Maybe some people would rather opt for a white or a black or a more classy band, but I kind of like the blue sport band. I think it looks pretty cool. We're going to activate this guy for the first time. Let's turn it on and see what it has to say. Hello? It's you. It's the Apple logo. I think it's backwards. No, it's right for me. I'm going to have to do like this inverted arm position for you guys. There we go. Apple logo. Oh my golly. Apple, is this all I get? It's just an Apple logo. Is mine broken? It's the Apple Watch with an Apple logo, and that's it. Hello? Anyone in there? Okay, so we're going to go through the setup here on screen together. Tap in for English. Whoa, it can move. Open the Apple Watch app on your iPhone and tap to start pairing. I'm using my phone to record this video. Crap. Holy crap, this is so cool. So all I had to do was tap the Apple Watch app that has been auto-downloaded to your iPhone on the latest update, and then it gave me a little box. I put my watch beneath the camera in that box, and it instantly synced it. And you can see right here, it's a composite back, 38mm case, 7000 series aluminum, ION-X glass. Everything looking crisp and colorful. I love the vibrancy of the screen. You can see the back of it as well up close here. Looks pretty cool. It's not like the fanciest watch ever, but I think it holds enough class to not just be some dumb tech device, and it still looks good as a watch. Maybe I didn't do myself any favors, the blue sports band, but because I coach basketball, I'm constantly at the gym, I'm always just out having fun, I thought it would be the best fit for me personally. Alright, so let's explore the Apple Watch. After a whole lot of syncage, it added a bunch of apps and made things all ready and raring to go. My iPhone and iWatch, or Apple Watch, are now best buddies. You'll see it has the date, the time, of course, a nod back to Cupertino because they love to do that sort of thing. You get two buttons here. This is kind of your power button and brings up your friends. I'm not exactly sure what that is yet. And then you've got this wheel here that will scroll. You can do a home screen there. How cool is that? You can hold it for Siri. Siri, I like my watch. Thank you. That's all right. We'll play with Siri later. All sorts of apps here. You can see you can zoom in, zoom out, and then drag them around. But let's do something that is pretty common here. Let's go to messages. And this should sync with my phone here. So my mom, she says, we are finally leaving to go to Speece. Should be there about 5:30. If you want to come join us to get out of the house and be physical. All right. So I'm going to reply to that. Now let's see. I'm going to say, thanks, Mom. Maybe I'll see you there. Boom. Done? And it added a boom there. So I'll send this a text with the boom. Sorry, Mom. And there you have it. That is my first text message on the iWatch. Pretty darn cool. We can go back to messages. And then again, you're going to click this button for your home screen. Now, let's do something very important, which is to hold this and customize our watch face. Astronomy, color, solar, chronograph, extra large. I want to add a new one. Give me something new. Utility, modular, that's interesting. Simple, this is the coolest part of it all. Motion, color, there's the chronograph. Mickey, I think I want Mickey, but I'm just going to scroll through all the options for you. Extra large, that's it right now? Okay. I'm guessing they'll add more in the future, but let's pick Mickey. Oh my God. Let's find something that everybody knows about. We got Twitter and Instagram over here on the right side. We'll check out Instagram first. There's a feed, and you will be able to see the photos pretty nicely here in a second. The loading seems a little slow. That's actually me posting a picture of the watch. And then all sorts of other things, artists and Instagram. That's kind of cool. What happens if you click in on one of these here? There's iJustine wearing her not watch. I got it before her, but if you click on the photo, you can see that she has a little description. You can read through the comments if you want. It's all segmented out, obviously, because you're lacking screen real estate. But you can use the scroll wheel to scroll through this stuff, which is kind of neat. Then again, if you tap the home button, you'll be back to main central command. This is Twitter here. I might go to my timeline. I believe I can. I hope I can. Yes. Here it comes. Bring me the latest and greatest from everyone crazy around the globe. All right. So we can scroll through. Bungie is tweeting about House of Wolves loot. Syndicate is retweeting fan art. Blah, 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 blah. You can scroll through, hit more. Let's see. The loading here is a little bit slower than I'd like. I'm not sure if that's due to the syncage or what, but there's me posting about the iWatch. And let's see how that works. If I tap on this here, this tweet, it loads my profile. There's me. And you can see more. You could follow me there. You can go back. So you could reply. Let's see how that works. Ghost, this is your watch speaking. How are you doing? No, not my wife. I'm not married. Hold on. Cancel that. I love Siri. I love Siri, but that's not what I was trying to say. Back to the home screen. I grabbed a game. Let's check this game out. It's called Rules. It's got to install itself. Every time you open up an app for the first time, it does this little circle of pain where you sit here and like, is my watch frozen? Is it not? Stage 1, welcome. Let's go. Let's do this bad boy. Tap descending numbers. I can do this. 4, 3, 3, 2. Victory. Upper left corner. Boom. Now follow rule 1. 3, 1, 1. Tap odd cards. Oh gosh, this is going to be crazy. 7, Follow rule 2. Top left corner, 2. Follow rule 1. 10, 2. Descending. Oh, God, my brain. Tap 4s now. What does this mean? 4, 4. Follow rule 3. Odds, 1 and 9. Good. Okay, this is really cool. It's like challenging you to keep, like, stacking everything. Tap blues. Blue babies. Follow rule 2. That was top left corner. Follow rule 1. Okay, descending will be the last one to click. Tap the monsters. Oh, I like this already. This is really cool. This is something that I would have loved when I was younger, especially now, too. Rule 3 was odds, 9. Tap facing left. Okay, here we go. Discard, discard, discard. Not the whale. Rule 5, I don't know. Click the whale. Reds if you see yellow. Okay, there's yellow, so click the reds. Follow rule 7. Which one is rule 7? I don't know. Probably facing left. Now rule 1 is just get the heck out of here. All right, tap the yellow monsters. My score is 36 right now. Yellow. Follow rule 7, which is guys facing left. That one. Follow rule 5, which is probably, I don't know. Monsters, the unicorn, tap, oh, it was tap blues. Dang it, that's the first one I missed. I got 8. That's a really cool game. I like that a lot. And it looks like they plan daily workouts for you. Let's head back to the main screen. Let's do something like music. I don't know how music even works here. Bring up iTunes. And where is it playing? Let's see. If I go to my songs and okay, Air Force One's by Nelly. And then the video canceled out because it knew it was playing music. So there's all sorts of stuff in here that you can explore. You know, calls. That's not calls. It is a little bit small, and that's an issue right there. You can zoom in with this, and then it'll allow you to zoom directly into an app. So if you center it on an app, like say I've got calls centered there, it kind of knows where I want to go, and then I can go to my phone, and I would be able to make some calls. So if I go to favorites or whatever, no favorites, okay. If I go to recents, I could see, let's see, if I was going to call my mom, let's try to call her and see what happens here. Hello? It's ringing on the watch, oh my God. Hey, can you hear me? I'm calling you through the watch. Yeah, it's just like I feel like I'm a space age like cyborg because I'm holding this thing up to my face all awkwardly and talking to you through a watch. All right, I just wanted to say hi and see if this worked. Okay, I love you so much. Bye. She called me a cyborg. That's so cool. Ah! Well, that was pretty freaking awesome. I just made a call with my iWatch. I didn't even know that it was that effective. You saw the speaker and both ends, my speaker and like me talking, the mic and the speaker were absolutely perfect. There's a lot of stuff you can do here, you know, a stopwatch, some very simple stuff. And obviously there are plenty of things to mess around. If you want to see another video highlighting all the different features and apps and different things, let me know by hitting that like button and tell me in the comments, and I will bring one to you because there's a lot of different stuff we could explore and look at, functionality and whatnot. I just wanted to bring you a quick hit list of some of the most popular ones and what people I thought would be interested in. Of course, there's all the fitness stuff as well, the health stuff, so that's things that we can definitely dive into. The screen quality is really, really crisp. I'm happy with that. The sizing, like, I know a lot of people opted for the bigger one, but for me, this is a perfect size. Sure, things are a little bit cramped in terms of real estate, but it all fits nicely, and me having smaller fingers and smaller hands and definitely a smaller wrist, like this was the way to go. 38 was the right size for me. There it is up close on my wrist. I'm holding this. It's like a freaking workout exercise right now, but there's Mickey. We click the button, it will take us to the home screen. You want to scroll over and do something like Twitter up here. You'll see that it loads in. So that isn't just an initial load. It does have a little load every time, but that one was definitely shorter than the first install. We tap timeline. It takes a second or two. I would like to see a speed increase. That's probably my only complaint right now. But you can see a lot of things. Oh, insert coin tease. I really like that company. The dude who runs things is really great over there. And they put out some super cool video game stuff. But again, you can scroll through and you'll see that it looks and works pretty darn awesome. If you want to use the scroll wheel, you can do that as well. And we can quickly go down and find out all that our friends are doing on the Twitters. There's a little bit of force feedback in the watch as well. Like I'm scrolling through, it's telling me, hey, can't go any further. You do have to click more. That would be a nice integration. Let me scroll to then access more, sort of like a mouse wheel when you pull on the bottom of the screen. So there we go. You can also view your photos, of course. The Photos app is popular on all Apple devices, and the screen makes the photos look pretty good. I don't think there would be a whole lot of usage for this, especially if you have your phone with you, and that's going to kind of be the determining factor for a lot of things here. Like, if you can do them with your phone, why do you need to with the watch? But that's a picture of me and my girlfriend Alexa. There's me and my family on the beach, and then again with a tap, you're back to the home screen. A lot of zooming features are pretty cool. You can do that with photos as well, to kind of go into one photo and then peel back to all of them from that specific timeline. Siri, when do the Lions play next? Siri, when do the Lions play next? Aha, they start their preseason off against the Jets, August 13th, 2015. I can't wait for football. And you can see we scroll down and we get a little thing. Right now the Lions are 0-0, but pretty soon they're going to be 14-2. Siri, play some Drake songs. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. So what else is in the package with the Apple Watch? Well, you've got, again, this really weird, cool case that I feel looks like something Oyster should be in. But we've got long documentation. The information is in these long pamphlet-like formats, and you can see all the different apps that come installed on the phone, some basic features on the other side, information that you don't need, and secretly stored in there is a second band. In case you want to use a longer band. These bands are multi-pieced. You can kind of break it apart and then put this extension in to make it bigger if that's what you so desire. Mine, I maybe need smaller, but definitely not bigger. Beneath that layer, we have the typical Apple stuff. There is a charging cube. I have enough of these cubes, I think, to build a Lego house. And then in here, we have a very long charging cord. I believe this is the wireless charging port that you just, or dock that you just set the watch on. But man, this cord is pretty long. Look at this thing. If we take this wrapping off here, you'll see that this is a pretty darn long cord. We could jump rope with a few of my friends, a few of you guys if you want to, and then charge your watch on the end while you're having fun. Okay, so the way the charging port works is that it's magnetic. So you'll set your watch on here, it magnetizes, and then it will quickly say that the screen, well, if you can see, it said it was charging, and now it's charging up, and you can just let it sit there and do its thing, which is pretty cool. It's got a pretty strong connection. I can wiggle this thing, and it's not popping off. Magnets for present, because that is pretty darn cool. It's still a little loose on my wrist, but I like the lightness. It's not heavy. That was another reason that I opted for the aluminum and the smaller model, because it's almost 50% less heavy than the stainless steel when you get up to that bigger size, over 40 millimeters. So for me, this is perfect. I don't like feeling like I'm weighed down on my wrist. This is kind of light. I can move around, do a lot of stuff, and not feel like I'm being, pulled down by a boulder. It still feels weighty, like it has a good heft to it in the sense that it's not cheap. It feels like, it's not going to fly off your wrist or blow away in the wind or, plop into the water and swim away if you're having a fun day at the beach. But it's light enough that your wrist is comfortable. And I actually really like this band. It's super smooth, super vibrant, and has really nothing that would irritate you whatsoever. It's very flush in terms of how they positioned the buckle on the back side here, and I really like the look and the feel of the blue with the aluminum and black watch face. Interesting note here, Mickey is on and showing us the time because the watch is in a position where you'd be holding your wrist up, but as soon as you drop it or put it down, it shuts off to save battery and save the screen. I think it'll be interesting to see how long this battery really lasts. They went for like a full day usage, but that is always TBD in terms of your personal usage and how much you're able to get out of it. Now here's something interesting. If you turn the Bluetooth off on your phone, it basically turns the Apple Watch into a melted raisin. It won't be able to do hardly anything. You'll see Twitter shows no connection. If you go down here like to music, it will just show up totally blank because there's no connection. So this definitely is a paired device, but apparently some features still work. I'm able to receive messages from my mom without the pairing on. I can reply here and let her know what is up, and it says that it's sending, and it looks like it does send, I think. It's a little bit slower, but there is still the opportunity to do some stuff. It's just that all the features are not accessible without your iPhone pairing it up. Like Instagram, that's a no-go without your phone. And calling is completely impossible without the pairing because this is not a phone watch. It's just a watch that can connect to your phone and then utilize that phone to improve the watch's capabilities. Without the phone connection, you'll see the little symbol in the top right corner there. The map is just a blank space, baby. and I have no idea where I'm going. One interesting feature is the ability for the watch to show what the phone sees and take a picture from the watch. But again, you need to be aiming with the phone. My phone is dictating what my watch sees. You can even see my watch in the watchception. Holy crap, that's going to create some sort of mind trickery for sure, but you could theoretically take the picture from the watch and then the photo would be, I guess, on the watch and on the phone. It makes no sense to me. Someone tell me a good use for this feature where you're using the phone to show what's on the watch, but then, like, what? What is this for? What do you do? Maybe I'm missing something dramatically cool here, but I can't understand how this would be awesome at all. So that is the Apple Watch. I hope you guys got a lot of good info here. I wanted to walk you through the opening, the unboxing, and the startup, as well as the syncing and the first usage, so you would feel like you were a part of it. I don't know that this is in any way a necessary piece of tech to have, but so far it seems like a very cool one, and I'm excited to dive into more uses and more ways that it can become a part of my life, and not just as sort of a, oh, it's cool to have a watch and so I'm going to use these features because, for me, I'll browse Twitter on my phone. But it seems like there will be ways to integrate this to increase efficiency and find little new niches for this to fit into that maybe accomplish tasks in a quicker, better, more fun way than just a phone or computer could. If you want to hear more on that, stay tuned. I'll probably make a video in a couple of days. Let me know what you'd like to see. Hit that like button if you want more Apple Watch coverage. I'm going to go play with this guy some more. Mickey Mouse is ready to go. He's happy and tapping and telling me the time, and it looks like it's time to wrap this video up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. My overall take, like I said, is that it's a very cool piece of tech. I don't know that it's necessary. This model came in at $349, the smaller size, the aluminum build. I feel like that is probably a little too much still, but you know, you're paying the typical Apple tax, and so far so good. It seems like everything is very, very well made. I don't like the fact that many of the features are dead in the water without that Bluetooth pairing. And of course it's to be expected, but it comes as a little bit of a bummer. I wish things like Twitter and Instagram would still work without that phone connection, because iMessage does, and that sort of doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, I'm no watch expert, so if I did get something a little bit wrong, I do apologize. Just let me know kindly in the comments. I'll make sure to read those. I'm curious to know what you guys think of the Apple Watch and what you'd like to see more of, so hit that like button if you enjoyed and want more deep dives into what the watch can do and what the apps are all about. Also, if you're interested, I've got these bad boys as well, my GhostRobo gold foil shirts. They're only available for a couple more days. You can find them on Teespring. I'll give you guys a special discount code for being super cool people and watching this watch video. You are the watchers, and now you get the watch discount, which will give you a special extra couple dollars off the GhostRobo shirt. Link in the description below. They come in white and black, in girl shirts, guy shirts, and kid sizes. They're pretty darn sweet. The print is excellent, and I really hope you guys like them too. They're available for less than 2 days, so if you want one, make sure to get on it quick. They're limited edition, and once those doors are closed, the shirt is gone and it will not be sold anymore. So if that's something you're interested in, you'll find the link down below. Maybe it's not going to be like the holy grail of tech. Maybe it's not as big of a hit as their iPhone or their iPod, but I think this could find a place, as 1 million pre-orders on the first day prove just in America alone. A lot of people like Apple, a lot of people like watches, and a lot of people like the Apple Watch. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like button if you had a good time with me. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. Until next time, thanks for being amazing, and we'll see you all later.